This is my audio commentary critiquing video game imagery. The game that I've chosen for this is Fallout 3, and the clip is a trailer for the game. And it starts out with a light bulb flickering on and off. And eventually when it turns on, it's a bright yellow, an intense bright yellow color. And you don't know exactly what to make of it at first, but the camera starts to zoom out and the bright yellow kind of fades away, and then you see that the light is from the inside of a radio, and if you look at the radio, it's kind of all, the intensity of the yellow is gone away and all the colors are very dim, low valued colors. And then the camera starts to zoom out even farther, and you see a little dancer who has some color on her, but it's still very low intensity. And then you start to see that the rest of the bus is just all dim colored and lots of dark shadows, and this kind of sets the mood for the game, which is it's a very dark game. It's about the end of the world, and so this kind of dark, broken down bus is symbolic of the world outside, which you're about to see when the camera zooms out. And you can almost tell that the outside world is going to be exactly what's on the inside of the bus. And once it zooms up to the windows, you can see that there's really not much light coming in from the windows, so you know the outside is going to be equally as dark. And even though there's not a lot of light, it's still kind of, I would say it's a diffused light, because it's not really direct on any one object, it's just kind of dull and spread out. And eventually the camera zooms out to see this empty, dark city, this completely destroyed city, which kind of matches the mood that was set by the colors that you see on the inside of the bus. And the only light on the outside of the city comes from the sky, but it's still a very dull, not very bright light. And the camera keeps zooming out, and the image gets even darker until you eventually see this soldier, which kind of solidifies the fact that this isn't the world as we know it today. It's a kind of post-apocalyptic, post-nuclear war world. And you kind of get that feeling that you're in that sort of world at the very beginning of the scene, once you zoom out of the radio past the light bulb and see this dark, low-lit imagery. So the whole trailer is kind of symbolic of the whole game, really, and how dark and scary of a game it is.
You say